Yes, yes. They have the audacity. The 7 dragons, gods, no ancient. Still, this time is different. Who do they? Oh, Traveler, it's you.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you doing here with
Hello. We were...
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarder.
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that 2 big-time treasure hoarders in Liyue and...
2 big-time treasure hoard?
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the South.
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber and Mondstadt. But...
You are correct. Some say that the god of thieves even...
Anyway, the treasure hoarders, despite how dangerous, they have already...
To this end, Big Sis...
Grand Thief?
Ah, indeed. The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers. So...
With the major changes in Liyue recently, but anything related to the... So, I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission. Oh.
Good to see this in the hands of...
Error.
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable. There aren't many guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked. Absorption test. More signs that a treasure hoarder was here. This should be the right direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you. This looks like a person. Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position? Is he praying to something? That's... Why is the statue of the Seven and the statue's hands? Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding... Paimon and the Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Hello? Are you okay, Miss? He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good. Let's get out of here, and fast! Ah! No! We can't stay here! Quick, run!
Life goes on.
Useless.
Go.
You cannot spy on the secrets of the Abyss. You have come here. You have seen our secret as a herald.
An Abyss Herald?
Dainsleif. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere for a long time. There is nothing you can do to change the tide. The Abyss is unstoppable.
What is this power? Pirate's never seen it before. Careful, please don't get cocky. Animal Tech 6308.
No, my sword!
Life goes on.
Animal Tech 6308.
No, my sword! Let me read.
Enhanced animal module.
Lament!
This power, it seems familiar. I see. So it's you. You are the one. In that case, I shall stay here no longer.
such a strong enemy. Who knew the Abyss Order had monsters this... Huh? What is it? What? Oh, right, yeah. We're near the exit now.
So, we meet again. A little sooner than I had expected.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your expression, could it be that you encountered...
Huh? How did you know that?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well. An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and we fought a big battle with that thing.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Let's go! A rare opportunity. Animal test 6308. Animal test 6308. Animal test 60. Animal hypostate.
Witness the power program. Forward.
Evil conquering! Here!
Those Abyss mages just now. Were they trying...
No. They were just digging through these
Oh, is that so? Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits? You know, that kind of stuff.
They would. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because they seemed to be searching the remains of Ruinguard. However, they looked disappointed.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire... One cannot discover the truth behind it through or rather, these Abyss mages likely fear something else, much more
Paimon is getting...
All right, we shouldn't waste too much time here.
Boring!
Wheel of life. Orders given. Orders received. Swirl, Mark 2!
Useless! Evil conquering! Here! Here!
Seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout,
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout. Forget it. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin. Rather, they are both branches that have grown.
branches.
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed.
Huh? Conria? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are Oh. Speaking of Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. Huh? You have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets, but if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Conria you saw, what was it like?
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your sister from within that meteorite.
It seems your sister woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Conria plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Tevat?
The destruction of Conria? She said that?
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your sister must have understood this.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Conria. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Tevat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that...
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping before going to Mondstadt. You had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to get... So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Conria so you could find your sister? Oh, yeah. You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can...
I probably know more about Conria than both of you. Conria was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented flourishing and...
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we can.
Useless.
Over there! It's more ruin guards and abyss mages. Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are... So...
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that. These Ruin Guards were known as Field Tillers by the...
Field tillers? What a strange name.
It's not like you think. Field Tiller was just a code name. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling.
After the destruction of Canria, these masterless field tillers went complete. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Tevat. Perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time, they found their way to various ruins across the land, where they
Well, that sounds so sad.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much, but no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
Let me weave you a verse.
Orders given. Orders received.
Animal hypostasis.
Evil conquering.
Huh? This abyss mage dropped a talisman.
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. Perhaps it really does contain information.
But Paimon can't read the right.
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame, and bring glory to Her Highness the Princess.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large It seems like they are still launching the operation.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine? From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie... So, Dane, what the...
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile,
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Dval?
No. From the contents of the talisman, they won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient tech.
Is that even... So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Canria. Though of course, only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Canria. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osile's limbs to construct a mechanized god. And the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the statue of the Seven is the
eye of the very first field tiller?
It would seem so.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated.
Yes. According to the talisman, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding... Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation? Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to
The cathedral.
Huh?
Nothing. Let's get moving. A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal, but how aware of this was the animal Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he...
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return?
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's...
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything, and actually, the animal...
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral. I'll leave you...
Huh?
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to... Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad about the church at any... When a non-believer steps onto holy ground, I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't... That's enough about that. While we've been chit...
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves and...
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rashly tried also meddling in the affairs of the Abyss...
Useless.
Honorary Knight! Hi, how have you been? Do you need any... but I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow...
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller? Of course you wouldn't know anything about that.
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago. There was indeed one statue of the... Nearly every member of the church joined the... In the church's records, as you might assume. Of course.
Nothing? So do you have any other clue? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like they...
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's record.
The tyrant's final...
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever...
Balls of fire raining from the sky?
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms. So they referred... This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own. Right. Later, the theory of the tyrant's final fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Perhaps it was something else that caused the... Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven.
It's okay.
There's that pointless word, thank you again. I can never get...
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters.
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the...
Wasn't that the Abyss Order?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among... Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin...
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Right. We'll go give Master Jean a hand.
Oh, okay. But please, everyone, be careful.
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation? This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as...
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with the
No, that's not... Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas.
The Abyss Order!
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
There sure are a lot of
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are.
Yeah, let's... Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient... I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less like... There's nothing special about God. It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite, even if the god in question is your...
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice.
Lest I repeat the failings of... I will tell you one final fact.
Huh?
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order... Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. Try and keep your visit...
Up, there we go. What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. You all, at the Rite of Dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Oh, Master Jean! Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss.
Then your help is greatly... I just scouted out all of Wolvendom. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order... But the Abyss Order and Boreas...
They just like to cause trouble. Do they? The Abyss Order already went after Devalin. It's not too...
Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas, this god's spirit... He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Okay, be careful.
Stand clear. Animal test 6308. Wheel of life. Look! Over there, it's Razor! And the Abyss Herald!
You, not welcome here!
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise... You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory. If you serve... Lies. Lies.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to corrupt Devalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender! But this can't go on.
No matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain. Bow before the abyss!
Faster?
Rain! Witness the power.
Stand clear. Animal test 63 enhanced animal...
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Evil conquering! Here! 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 Boreal! Worthless!
Rain outlines your fate.
Rise.
Stand clear.
Huh?
Conquering! Worthless!
Rain outlines your
Animal test 6308. Wheel of life.
The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you. How does an old spirit have such no matter? This is but a small
It disappeared again!
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Human Lupercal. I am ashamed that... But still... The...
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial. But scary out, I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas's mind, then lured him?
Thank you. In the future, my claws, you smell danger?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's knows us. Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you. Excuse us, Mr. Wolf God.
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. It entered into my proving ground by accident, but it could not think, only fight. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller.
Yes, it could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireball.
Fireballs? Hey, anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller kingdom up. It sounds like the first one was way stronger than them, but in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the...
Don't know, but...
Yes, you were a big help! We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left...
Yes, I smell you too.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane! Did you...
I saw her, but purposely. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to... I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out...
Huh? Really?
That information combined with a more For example, the old story you... Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
everyone gets it? So the tyrant's final fury, after it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area. What do you mean?
Huh? Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we... This is it, right? Okay then, you... Ooh, so what did you see? Huh? Nothing? What's going on?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it... Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow! It's...
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
Prototype? Oh, Paimon...
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osiel, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, and this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia. Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
No.
Huh? You?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius...
Oh,
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue. We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by...
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! Well, good thing we...
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what... Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, I'll make sure it doesn't get away.
Let's finish this, swiftly.
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue... We just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that...
Useless. Boring. Boring. Boring.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber.
Oh,
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue.
You are just as vexatious as ever. I sense your soul is stained by terrible blood. Oh, and something far. Then we are the same. We're both dangerous.
It is your words that forever... Time to silence!
Bow before the abyss.
Wheel of Life. Absorption test. Absorption test. Go. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Time for retribution. Boring. Disappear. Here.
Resistance is futile.
Life goes on. That's not right. Absorption test.
Verdict is...
Enhanced animal, stand clear. Opening box of Adepti Tricks. Stand clear.
Verdict is...
Aether.
Wait! She just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald! Your sister and the Abyss?
Aether, why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh. Your sister?
Lumine, we meet again.
What's going on here? Dane knows her too?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Lumine.
But it must be said. That man, Dainsleif, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into monsters of the abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is... and the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Home. Yes. Of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Aether. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see... So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. That's at least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right. By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confused. Oh! First off, that Abyss Herald called your sister... It seems like your sister is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to her. Also, your sister said that she wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with next thing. Turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into, and Dane is from Conria too! He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago! So that's why your sister said that Dane, but... If the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protect, also, how come, after all this time we spent searching for your sister, it turns out she's on the side of the Abyss? Yeah, then we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get... If your sister wants you to reach the end of your journey, come on, traveler, let's go. Stand clear.